Good morning, chat. How we doing? Good morning. Susan H. 99, 33 months of subbing. Let's go. Let us go. Morning, y'all. Who's got a good drink this morning? I don't. I probably need more coffee at this point. And then maybe a Coke Zero. That's what we got going now, but not feeling it. Not feeling it. 85 in the ATL. Yeah, it was 85 yesterday afternoon. It was crazy. Homesick. Also sorry for being confused about it. Nothing to be sorry about. I was confused too. Like, things just happen fast. I'm not a fast moving guy, as you can tell. Not even a consideration. But I hope you're feeling better. We will hydrate already this morning. Uh-oh. Leslie wasn't across last night. I need to get on the Ted Lasso. I need to get on the lasso. What else we got here in these chats? Good mornings from the great Pacific Northwest. Slumberland, I like your pictures from your trip this weekend. Those were very nice on the Instagrams. Those are very cool. Alan, it's a stargazer kind of day for me. Assuming pilot stargazer. What an interesting pen that was. Or is. I don't guess they still make it. So is it a is or is it a was? Evan with the SMAND. Let's go. Omni. It's a spoke prototype yellow Deo for me. I was messing around with my orange one yesterday. I love that pen. Lazy vacation day today. Love some faces. Howdy dowdies. Beautiful sunshine, but a little cool. That's nice. DP LaFole. 22 months of sub it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Aurelius, 20 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Tess, God morning, Brad. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Mackey, wife got accepted into a PhD program yesterday. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. I know that's awesome. That's got to be an awesome feeling. Really, really cool. Hot in Orlando earlier this week. Roasted being outside all day in Disney Paris. Nice. Nice. Pilot Stargazer with a CY stack nib. So that's a smaller nib, right? On the Stargazers, that's a smaller, like, is that 10? Me guessing at Pilot nibs. But it's such a neat pen because it's metal. It's like a metal Pilot Prera. It's kind of cool. I was too busy watching the Grogu and Mando show finale. I haven't watched any of that season. I need to do that. So now I'm back on. I actually have a list now. So that's two lists. Just listen to the pod. Love the GPT deep dive. Yeah, that'll be probably like the one and only thing. Brad, I'm off work today and have the house to myself. Wow, that is a crazy day. That's a crazy good day. Good to chill. Good to chill off on off days. Nice weather in Illinois. More snow. Working on the pool. More snow. Rewizzles. That's crazy. It's the Pilot number 3 nib. Yeah, it's a tiny one. That's a cool pen. That's a really, really neat pen. Like, I had one cross through my hands back in the day when they came out. And it was like, what was like low 100s, like 130, 140, right? Metal barrel, gold nib. I think it was just a weird, it was a weird thing at the time, right? Like a weird price point, weird nib. Yeah, it's literally like it's like a fancy Pereira to me. And it's cool. It's cool. I just never stuck with it. But like in the end, I was like, you know what? That would be a really good extra fine needlepoint nib type of pen, right? eBay prices, what? Probably over 200. But yeah, I was wondering. That's one of those pens at the time. It didn't do super well, and then after the fact, I think everyone kind of realizes, oh, you know what? That was pretty cool at the time. What they did, like white, red, and blue. Were those the only 3 colors? Like white, red, and blue? If you're not familiar with the Pilot Stargazer, we'll have to find a link for someone to take a look at it. It was a neat pen. It wasn't that long ago. It was 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that. And there was a black and then a white in the Stella. Gotcha. But the blue and the red, like, were really there, and they were kind of sparkly barrels, like a little glittery. What does Sailor call it? What's the word they're using for their sparkly barrels? I'm blanking. Japanese exclusive wooden barrel. Now that I've never seen. That is not on my radar whatsoever. Nib Wars. 37 months of subbing in a row. Elon Musk's new heavy lift rocket blew up during launch a few minutes ago. Oof. I'm sure that's all over the internet. I have not interneted this morning. Crazy. RIP. It wasn't called a Stargazer, but it was a Stargazer renamed. Yeah, same shape, same idea. During flip and boost back. I'm going to pretend I know what those words means. That's expensive fireworks. Launch was a major success from an engineering perspective. Gotcha. I don't know about those things. I wonder, does Steven still do Stephen Hackett still do the space themed relay podcast? Excuse me. You can tell I'm a little in slow motion this morning. You can tell right there. Connor, hello. On occasion, not regularly. Yeah, they used to do, it's probably like, this I probably wouldn't rank, but they would do live launch stuff. Liftoff, thank you. I don't know if I was blanking on that. We're a slow morning. Hey, Pin Act, I asked Mike this a couple days ago, but I want to get your input. I was looking for a 4 to 6 pin tray to put on my desk. I wanted to be in the footprint of a Toyo Craft small pin tray, but that one is kind of expensive, specifically when it comes to shipping. Do you want it to have dividers in it, in the tray? So that's kind of the kind of determining factor. So yes to dividers. So the only things I have are the Toyota Craft and the Lucrin leather one that I use as like trays. Other ones I have are just more kind of open. So does anyone have any recommendations for how big? Would you say 4 to 6 pin tray? That's an interesting spot because there's not a lot of options there. You have a Levenger tray with 6 slots? That would be cool. Do you have a link to that? Do they still make that? I never know with Levenger things move in and out. Max writes a lot with the gifted sub. Let's go. Enjoy your gifted sub, Carly Knight Art. Galen does a 3-pin stand that is low and wooden. I would definitely look at the Galen stuff. I haven't looked at that stuff recently. Make your own with a pin tray and a tray from Amazon. Yeah, like a lot of people just use like makeup drawers and then get the trays to make your own. The Galen one isn't enough. Also, it needs to be flat. Not exactly pin slot. Jewelry trays that may work. So yeah, what's funny is we don't really have a market for that, right? Like, I mean, we have a market for that. We don't have anyone fulfilling that market. I'm sure we're missing something. Phone's off the chain this morning. All spam. Galen has a flat 3-pin tray. Sorry. Any day now. That was exhausting, chat. That was exhausting. Come here. You want to come up? Every day now, we have to come to the desk. Oh, we don't want to today. We want to go play. Yes, he is playing. Toby is playing this morning. All right. How do you control spam on your phone? I literally never answer any calls unless you're in my contact. And then every call I get that's not, I just hit blocks, but it doesn't matter, apparently. I mean, that was literally 2 back-to-back. Galen Lotto. Let's look at this one. Could do like a 2 and 2 thing. Okay, so that's a little raised deal. Maybe too tall for what you're looking for. And this is the flat open one. Yeah. So that one doesn't have dividers. Timo tells me if it's a spam call. Yeah, some just straight up come spam. Just like get marked as spam, but Sits under the monitor, so it needs to be fellow non-answering non-contacts. If they need me, they can leave a voicemail. Yeah, I'll get right back to you. Yeah, you could. That's just probably like an Etsy search thing, right? To where you just kind of got to dig around and try to find something. It's interesting that we can't find like really a clear answer directly offhand. Does anyone? Oh, okay. This is kind of expensive, but you know the one that I have. What about this? That's the one that I have. This one's sold out. Well, they'll probably get some more because they use them in the store. This is the Yoseka. Flat ridges. So that's a good one. I imagine they'll make some more because this is literally they made them because it's their store display stuff, right? And they said, "Oh, might as well sell them." I mean, they're expensive. Like it was pretty darn expensive, but I like this. Just joined. Does it have to be wooden? I doubt it, but it's up to Glyph. But like I was thinking about like there's like plenty of resin ones. There's some resin ones, but a lot of them don't have dividers or like slots like this. But I'm actually interested in some non-wooden options. I'm looking for whenever I talk to Momo Crafting, I'm gonna get her to make some resin just trays which don't not have dividers, which I think will be cool. Like I want to do that. So I think this might be your answer. Just whenever they get them back in. I spilled something in this one. I don't know what, and it's bugging me. Try this one from Etsy. Yeah, Etsy's probably the best place. Could go for hundreds of crabs. That's true. That's true. There you go. See, like I bet you can find plenty of stuff like this on Etsy. Ajodo has some cool little 3 holders. Whoops. Do they? I've got hundreds of crabs. Let's go. All right. Let's see. It's the pen. I don't see. Doesn't look like I have available stuff. Let's see. Sterling silver. Dun dun dun. All right. Doesn't look like it's anything that's in stock right now on Ajodo. Good morning, Boo You. I shouldn't look on here. I love this stuff. Maybe if I sell a bunch of stuff today, I'll go buy the sterling silver Jodo. That would be a terrible idea. All right. Good morning, Sergeant Story. What did Tess make here? Oh, I love that little tray, Tess. That's cute. I like that. And you can get like divider stuff too. You can get little dividers. Is Brooks here? I just inked up my exquisite corpse, the pen. I don't have a dead body, although the day is young. I mean, things that Sarah says that don't even make you flinch. That's one of them. Speaking of Stargazer, just sending you an email I'm hoping you can help with. All right. I'm going to send you an email, and maybe you can help me with too. If you want to do friend of the show this month. Hey, Brad, you see they're opening a Kinokuniya in Georgia? No, I did not. Are they doing it in Atlanta or Savannah? I think that would be my two choices. Hopefully Atlanta. Kinokuniya, Atlanta. Opening date isn't confirmed. Abbott's Bridge Road, Johns Creek. So that's up on the north side of town. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool. Florida needs one. They could probably pull that off in Miami. Like, where else would you put one? Miami-ish area, right? Hey, good time zone. Good time zone temporally. Audit time? I don't know if I'm feeling the audit today. I want to do the emotes first. Miami is too far away. Orlando. It's not too far away for people that live close to Miami. Panatic tape, number 1 on the list. Fort Lauderdale might do well. Please don't make me go to Miami. Are you going to the RTJ concert in Atlanta? So I saw they're doing 3 nights at a really cool location. Probably not, but I don't know. I got to look at it. I'm sure the tickets are already sold out. Seeing it's like a hometown. Or they're doing 4 nights. I guess they're doing 4 albums. Are they doing each one album a night for 4 nights? Something like that. They're on this really cool tour. By the way, super thank you to whoever gifted me a sub the other day. I'm a noob and sorry I forgot how to look up the name again. I don't even know how to look up the name, and I'm not a noob, but we had a bum rush of gifted subs one day last week. Yes, thank you for gifting subs. Emote is on the list. So those 2 are on the list. Let's go over the list real quick. I was looking for it this morning. So what we have here. So I'm going to do this while we're talking about it. I'm going to email Sleepy with the list that I want to make just so I can get in the queue because I don't know how long it's going to take to get them done. But it's time. I have no open emote slots. That's what I was looking at beforehand. But I can swap some out if I need to. Brad, when is the daylight saving change again? Because your current Twitch time is good for me. Your last was 11, which is sleeping time. It happened like a month ago. Speaking of RTJ, did you see this morning? No, I've been seeing the sneakers come out, though. I'm assuming that's what it is. Are they live? I mean, that's a Brad shoe, right? Trying not to buy any sneakers right now, but these are cool. So this is the Run the Jewels edition. Yeah, I imagine they were instantly sold out. I haven't bought any sneakers since my whole COVID experiment, but I would buy those. Those are cool. I have to wear all this thing. I just have to wear all the things, right? So and I haven't. Yeah, 1 album a night for 4 nights in 4 cities. I wonder how many RTJ 4 sins are there. Yeah, I would definitely want to do 2 and 3 would be my favorite nights, and then 1, then 4. I could pickle in those. Dunks have pretty good outside soles because they kind of modified them to be like skate shoes as opposed to court shoes. So, I have actually worn a pair of low Dunks to play in just casually. So, okay, let's get to the emote list real quick. I don't think you can really. I'll write this larger. Larry is getting larger. We should use one of these. Let's want to use one of our new Moramon notebooks, chat. Let's see, we got 2. My wife's already stolen 2 of them. I gave a bunch away. I got 1 grid and 3 dot left, so let's use a dot. Just something I can write larger for y'all to be able to visually see. Yes, those shoes were dope. All right. I haven't watched Airplane in decades. All right. So we can do this, and to write large, we can use... That's one of my favorite lines, Nobod, that no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. what do you make of this? And I'll always reply, well, I can make a hat, a brooch, or a pterodactyl. It's like, excuse me? I'm like, never mind. Is that an Arushi clutch pencil? Yeah. So, Dibakar from District Arushi loaned me this at the Baltimore Pen Show. I'll bring it back maybe at DC. I haven't made book plans to DC yet. I'm debating. I'm debating. All right, so emotes. So, for a fact, we need tape. And we probably need Word. And then we need dispenser or roll. All right. I actually, yeah, settle down. I don't have on here. I have Toby Cash Money animated. I'm not sure if Sleepy wants to do any animated or not, but we'll see. Well, Toby Cash Money, yeah, is a capitalism one, and Toby Cash Money it already is one, so this is Toby Cash Money, but I want to get one where the money's flying. So that's Toby Cash. And I want to get a Toby Cash Money with the money's moving. Harp? I doubt it. Squirrel, probably. Yes, squirrel. See. Unboxing. Not exactly sure what that would entail. I'm still working on the list. Glyph. Closet of Doom with flames. Kind of the antithesis to the Icebox of Happiness. So this would have flames coming out of it, as opposed to like the treasure chest. Whoops, flasses. Flasses. Flames. Icebox of Happiness, we have one. That's the one with like that looks like a treasure chest. Thank you. Whoops. Thank you. Gifted. Yeah, that's it. The one that Evan Max and Bork Ben Bork. Settle down. But do I need like a Sherry O'Terry one for that? What exactly... Oh, excuse you. Squeak. What exactly would the settle down emote entail? We could raid other streams as an army of crabs. Oh, 42 prime. Crab raid. There has been a lack of Cherry O'Terry lately. So, like, what would this be? Because that's more of a simmer down. Maybe it should just be simmer down. Settle down could be like a hand in the stop position. Yeah. Unboxing / new pen day. Toby Bork, but animated. So I know I have... Oh, I have one animated open slot. And I have 21 emote slots, but they're all filled. All right. Something to play around with. Finally got to ink up a pen with Diamine Softman. A friend gave me a very nice. Evan. Calling 42 prime, even though I know where it comes from, disturbs me as much as your spreadsheet. I mean, this is a disturbing stream. This is not meant to be a comfortable stream. Settle down, ASL calm sign. Maybe. Get my daughter to do it. I have no idea where it comes from. I made a mistake on the podcast one year. Just like randomly said it out loud. And it was really like, and I caught myself immediately. And Mike like panicked. And so then it just became a thing. I was like, well, I'm just going to call it 42 a prime number now. It was one of those podcast riff accidents that became like a thing. Maybe settle down to chill out in a frosty font. Is this the final list of contestants? Yes, I am going to submit the email right now. Like, I need to get this off my plate and I need to get in Sleepy's queue because I don't know what her status is. Actually, I haven't seen her online in a little bit, so I don't hope she's doing well. Settle down could be an animated emote of capping a pen. That's actually pretty funny. How about a trigger warning for Brad's spreadsheet use? Is Thunder Viking someone who's usually here? Yes. I'm curious where this goes. 42 is the answer to everything. Why can't it be a prime number? That's actually a pretty legitimate argument there, Sergeant Story. I like that. Questionable, yeah. Make sure I wasn't thinking of someone from another stream. You were thinking about Thunder Viking? It's interesting. Thank you, Bork Ben Bork. Let's go. Oh, 7. Gotcha. Your memory's better than mine. Yeah, I generally do that. You know, she'll want some reference, but like just in general speaking. All right, I think we're good. So let's type something up real quick. Well, y'all can keep talking about this. I'm gonna email. Yeah, Sleepy usually surprises me. Like I don't have to Crab Rave. Yeah, I got I did Crab Raid, so maybe we can do Crab Rave instead. All right, so I don't even know what 7TV is. All right. Hey, cool. Oh, did you hear I got grand jury duty? That's cool. That's happened since yesterday. Not regular jury duty. Because that would be okay. No. Grand jury duty. Because that will suck. That's going to be an all-week event. And there's like no outs of grand jury. There's not just like, hey, show up and you're out of here. It's like, we're going to take you all day for 4 to 5 days. Yay. It's the day after I get back from Chicago. So I get back from Chicago. So we'll have a schedule update chat when I get back from Chicago. We're going to have some stuff. What's the difference from being on a grand jury? You're not chosen to hear a case. You're basically dedicated to listening to prosecutors state their case to see if they go to trial. It's not that bad. I did it for 13 weeks last spring. Yeah, but apparently the way they do it in here is they take those 13 weeks. If you went 1 day a week, they take us for 4 to 5 days every day of the week. 9 to 5. Grand Slam jury. It's like it's a Denny's breakfast. Your checking account got hacked. Got to fix that. That stinks. All right. You hear that too? Oh man, one of Toby's friends got loose. So Toby was happy this morning that Buddy was running around outside, weren't you? All right, so let's do this email. All right. All right. If you're new here, my emote artist is is she Sleepy Art now? She's changed her names a couple times. She's a Twitch streamer. She does really great work. Let me give her the emotes. The emotes should have shout outs on them? Hey Alimal, I just saw your message. How are you? Sleepy Illustrations is where we're at now. So you can follow them here. Oof. So if y'all want to follow Sleepy Illustrations, you might can see them doing my emotes if they stream. You catch them streaming. All right. Let's see. Priority list. Oh, did you try to customize one temporarily? Oh, I hope you're feeling better, Ali Mom. Yeah, see, I thought I had done that, Connor. I thought I had set all of the emotes that were sleepies to her. So how can you tell? So like, if I put this out here, can you tell? She has to accept it on her end. Gotcha. I'll ask her then. I'm almost certain I went through and set them all. And then wanted to do that. So yeah, okay. So I think I did remember seeing that when I was putting them in there. Yeah, I think she has to. I'll ask her to confirm that because we've talked about it before. Because I think I remember now when I go to click it that there's a pop up saying that the creator has to accept that. Makes sense. So this is going to take me just a second because I need to elaborate a little bit on what I have here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Squirrel. I'm just writing obs on that one. Unboxing. Once I send this email, we'll do our first giveaway today. Then we'll get in probably doing some write a postcard or two today. I think, chat. I need to do some writing. Release some energies. All right, and here's the point of the stream where I go find Sherry O'Terry videos. And I'm not going to play this out loud because my video got taken down when I played those zebra videos. Todd. Simmer down now. Simmer to down to now. Put on low heat. All right. Yeah, it was you, Todd. It was your fault. Bu- 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 bu. Skogsy with the 21 months of subbing. I swear you just subbed like 2 days ago. Good morning to you. I like when I look up crab pin holder how many fake ones there are. Then Evan's post is like right after the ads. Not all crabs. Got to buy the right crabs, right, Evan? I'm with you on that. There we go. Oh yeah, Jeff has a good picture here. Dun 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 dun. All right. Let's send it. Panatic, I got my pins and they're excellent. Now I'm thinking about getting an icon. I am so glad you liked it. That was such an interesting part of the stream, like trying to sort out like what you liked and what might work for you and things like that. So I'm very, very happy that you like them. That's awesome. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's like 10 more emotes, which I don't have slots for. But we'll figure it out. We need to refresh if nothing else. So we can always sort by most used and least used type of stuff. So oh, there's the alert. My alert has been going there. Gravitas acrylic vac out now. Yo, Brad, nibs have arrived. We'll get them back to you tomorrow. You're a hero. I appreciate that, Brooksy. You're always so fast. You always impress me that you get those done. Thank you. All right, let's file that away. I like how quickly the Jetstream ink dries versus the gel pen. Yeah, for that type of like the type of writing that you were talking about doing, especially like on Post-its or quick drawing, like. I probably every day, I use this pen probably every day just for that type of thing. Quick notes, things like that. I would have used it for this list, but I wanted my writing to be a little bit bigger. But that's why this pen is always handy. I'm actually testing out a gel ink refill that Brian sent me. That's like a Parker style knockoff kind of gel ink refill, and I don't think I'm going to like it. It's pretty inconsistent. So I think we'll probably stick with the Jetstream in here. I think that's kind of like one of the selling points. But I've been using this like a 0.5 millimeter gel. It's okay. It's just not great. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it's worth it. Even though it would be much less money. It's kind of whack. Not great. All right. Let's do a giveaway. And then I'll do a couple postcard giveaways after that. Sound good? Sound good. So everyone that has won giveaways, I'm staring at them over here. I think I'm going to ship them this afternoon. We're not going to go crazy long today, but I've said that in the past. But because I do need to get to the shipping department. So let's do a giveaway. See what we got. What have we been giving away? We gave a bunch of paper stuff. Let's do some pens. Let's see, what do we have here? What is this? Wow. All right. This is kind of a big-ish giveaway. Speaking of Jetstreams, I have a couple of icon fountain pen questions if you're up for those today. Absolutely. You can fire them away now. Jetstream Edge is one of my personal favorite Jetstreams because they come in needlepoint, .38 and .28 sizes. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub to Fistic. Thank you so much, Sergeant Story. That's amazing. Amazingly kind. Pretty soon we'll have a thank you emote for that. Hopefully. Allegedly. So, yeah, this is like one of my personal favorite pens. And I've had some extra ones over the years. I'm using a white .38 and then a yellow .28, I think are the two that I'm using. So I have this one extra to give away. It's really good. This might have been the one I reviewed. Actually, this might be the review pen. So let's give it away. All right. Let's kill that browser. So yesterday, chat, we had a weird giveaway situation that's only happened one other time. You know, yesterday when I was looking for AP Braz at the end for the Mormon, they were never in the stream yesterday. Y'all remember when that happened to Alan? Got my giveaway Kilk inked with David later, burnt orange, enjoying getting in quite a nice. I hope you enjoy it. So that happened again yesterday. That's the only other time I remember it ever happening, is that happened to Alan one time and he wasn't in the stream and everyone's like, hey dude, you won. He's like, I haven't even been there today. That happened again yesterday. Completely random. When you won a giveaway that you didn't enter, right, you weren't even in the stream the day that your name got picked. That happened again yesterday. So a friend of mine is kind of into fountain pens, and he said the problem he runs into is they dry out too quickly for him. I don't know what he means by that, but would the icon avoid that problem? Not necessarily. It has one part in there. So where's my preppy? So there is a mechanism that sometimes goes in the caps, inside the caps of pens. What do I have here? This will be hard to see. So not every pen is built the same. Sorry, we're going to hold this chat for just a second because this... So let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I just don't have a prayer handy. So you see inside this cap, there's that translucent little inside cap. So that helps cover the nib. So what causes nibs to dry out is air, right? So when air gets in the cap, that tends to make a pen hard start, right? Sometimes it takes a little bit to write with. So when you put this, so platinum, so like the nib is now up and sealed off in this area. So the way the icon handles that is there's an O-ring at the base of the cap. There's no insert up in here. So it helps some, but there are pens that do it better, right? So getting air in the cap is one way to avoid that drying out. So the icon has an O-ring at the bottom of the cap and the barrel, and I don't have one in here, of course. Boing, boing. So the icon, this is a prototype icon. So the metal icon, so this is a plastic icon. So the metal icon has an O-ring around here that helps when you cap it, seal it off. So, I mean, different products handle it in different ways. Some don't handle it at all, and it's not an issue. So it's just kind of a various thing. It screws, so I assume the threads help there too. It does. All right, let's give away this Jetstream. All right, let's give away this Jetstream Edge, chat. Jetstream Edge, 0.38 millimeters, ultra fine, ultra pokey, ultra pointy. And then we're going to do, I'm I'm gonna get some postcards out. See what we can do there. Hello, a buddy of mine suggested I come check you out. Hey, Ginjatulu. I like that name. If I'm saying it incorrectly, I'm sorry. Yeah, we talk about pens, stationery here. I write about pens, podcast about pens, make pens, do all kinds of stuff. Are red inks susceptible to hard starts? Red, orange, and yellow dry out more than others due to the type of dye. Is the audit still on deck today? It is not. I don't have the mental capacity to manage that today, so we'll probably do that Tuesday. We also do giveaways. So yes, exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. I ship worldwide. Let me get some postcards out. We're going to do some writing. Let's see what I got here for postcards. Yeah, this is a good stack we've been using. The other question is, how do you fill something like the icon? I've seen inkwells you can buy for various colors. That's something I use the icon. Yes, so I will show you that. So it's basically just you use a bottle of ink, and it's called a converter. You can use cartridges or interchangeably. So the icon, whoops, I almost ended this early. So, oh, you're so picky with what pens I use. Love a 0.38 millimeter tip. You mean like that? You are completely in the right place. You are so in the right place. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub going like, yeah, you're in the right place. So pens, fountain pens on the inside a lot of times, most commonly, has what's called a converter here, right? So let me move this. And this converter is what helps draw the ink up. I don't have an ink bottle in here, but you would dip this in ink up past the section here. And this is a little piston filling mechanism. Yeah, I got one right here. So this is an empty one. So this just sticks on the back of the pen here, right? And it's got a little piston in here that does like that. You put it all the way down, stick it in the bottle, and then draw it up, and then that's what draws the ink back into the barrel. So there's a lot of videos like on YouTube and stuff you can find. Yeah, it's very simple. And you can either just stick the converter in the bottle of ink to fill it, or you can stick the nib like right up to this section. This is called the grip section here. Right up to this edge is covered, and draw it in that way. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Your pen will write faster if you dip the nib in there as well, because the ink is already saturating the feed there. So there's definitely some videos you can watch on that. It's pretty easy. Is it hard to clean off if you put the nib in it? No, I just use like a wet paper towel. But I will just put this in there sometimes because it is easier to clean. It's just going to take longer to start writing with it because now the ink has to travel down to the end of the nib to get there, so it takes a little bit. Those are all good questions. Brad, does a VP or Decimo work okay with ink drying out since the cap and the nib is vanishing? I don't have much of a problem with drying out unless I've left it really long. I generally don't even have hard starts with it. So I syringe fill everything, including my Twisbees. Yeah, that's also another option. It's just cleaner. Sometimes it's cleaner. Sometimes I like to be clean. Sometimes I don't care if I get ink on my hands or get messy. All right, that giveaway is done. Let's pick a winner. Nobod is on quite the tear. Nobod is in like the Miss G's Crafties test zone of winning like once every couple of weeks. All of a sudden. Fill the converter solo and then dip the nib afterwards. Yeah, I've started to do that actually. Oh, is Nobod even here? Oh, rigged. So rigged. Mega rigged. Mega rigged. All right, no bod. Let's give you a questionable corgi here. Tess, you haven't won in a long time. No bod stealing all your thunder. No bod is stealing all your thunder. Let's do corgi butts for no bod, just for that one. And no bod, do you already have the pay it forward notebooks? Because that I would just like to send to people once if you already have it. Corgi butts. Corgi starfishes. All right, so I'm not, if you're okay with that, I'm not going to send you that. I'll see if I have like a replacement thing I can give you, like a replacement notebook. I'll slot it in there, but that would be great. That would be great to do. All right, coolio. So that goes here. All right, so I would like to write a couple of postcards today. I need to use my pens. I need to send out some postcards into the world. Nobody probably has 10 paid forward notebooks. So what I do is I do it the same way. If you're new here, I just turn on the raffle bot again. And what this is a way for me to pick a name. So you will pick, I will start a raffle here. And then you will get to pick out a postcard. And then I will in turn write song lyrics on the back of the postcard and mail it to you. So while you write postcards, I'll write a couple cards. That's awesome. You do have those craft field notes notebooks, facts. I should send those out just as a joke. I do have that. So if you want me to write you a postcard, all you have to do is do ! raffle when I start this up again. And then I will get you to either Twitch message me your address so I can put it on the card. I will obviously hide that from chat, or email me at hello@penaddict.com. So let me go ahead and open this up. Then I'm gonna run to the restroom. All right, so ! raffle, and I'll let y'all pick out the winner, pick out a postcard, and then I will write some lyrics. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, so I will let the winner pick the pen and ink that I use, as well as the postcard. A lot of my fountain pen inks aren't waterproof. There is one waterproof ink that I have inked up, one waterproof fountain pen ink, but I will let y'all choose. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub to Pens Pencils Plus. Thank you so much, Sergeant Story. Enjoy Pens Pencils Plus. All right, y'all got about 40 seconds left here if you are interested in postcarding. But I will write your postcard in any fountain pen. I'll write in anything I have at the desk. Gel pen, pencil. I'll write the address in something more permanent like a ballpoint or a permanent ink. But I don't mind writing the words on the postcard in non-waterproof ink. It's just kind of fun to do. If it gets trashed, it gets trashed. It's just kind of the deal. All right, entries have stopped. This is a mistake because now they're going to be in my way. All right, let's pick a winner. It's going to be Nobot again, watch. Oh, from Carola. Another new frequent winner, but I don't think a postcard winner. All right, Carola, you get to pick. I got a bunch of postcards here. Like, is there anything that seems interesting? I know it's impossible to pick. First postcard, I'll take the cherry. Gotcha. That's a good one. All right, let's do that. And I need to get you a different stamp. So, do you want me to write this in a fountain pen? Look what Brad sent me, colorful blurry words after the rain. I mean, I think it's part of the fun of the risk. Right? Risk of rain. Chat, risk of rain. My choice of pen and ink and a maple leaf is a must. Oh, you're going to put me on the spot. You know it's going to be a marijuana leaf, right? Like there is no such thing as a maple leaf. My choice. Okay, let me get a stamp first before I forget because you have to have... So on the international postcards, I know there has to be a different option, but this is all I have, and I want to make sure it gets there. So what is the international postcard option? Well, I think about what I'm going to write with. I need to put this stuff back because that's not going to really work for me. So then these are... options. My pencil postcard made it completely intact, so pencil is not off the table. I definitely would write in pencil. I don't mind doing that at all. So that's an option. Thinking about my options here. Ooh, that might be an option. I think Carola's a Bennu fan. The international postcard option is email. We just have to use regular international flat stamps, which is my COVID stamp, pretty much. Okay. That's what I've been using, but I wanted to know if I was missing something. All right, I think we're going to do Bennu. We're going to do Bennu with Fire on Fire. That'll be sweet. Oh, I'm going to use that for the address because that's permanent. So, Carola, if you can email me or Twitch message me your address so I can put it on before I end the stream today. I'll put it on off camera. Okay, so yeah, Bennu is the right choice. All right. So lyrics, this song was in my favorites list yesterday, so we're gonna do, let's see how quickly I can find it. I think it was in my recently played favorites mix. Sing Me Spanish Techno by the New Pornographers. All right. We are there, chat. We are there. Are you choosing? No, we don't need any rush. All right, let's do this, chat. Do we need? I always feel like when I write, we need background music. This is a boring stream for y'all today. Where? Sorry. Oh, you know what? Sorry. One more thing I have to do. We have to adjust for Canadian addresses. Brad, breathing is not boring. Should breathe more often. There we go. So we need a line of demarcation there. All right. So if you've not heard this song, you could go play this song. It is safe for work. It's a very beautiful song that I enjoy very much. Sing Me Spanish Techno, which is just one of the great song titles around. Where is that ink coming from? All right. I'm writing kind of small so we can get a lot of words in. I always think it looks better with a lot of words. And if I miss your questions while my head is down, please feel free to ask them again. Can't go too small here because it's a little feathery. But that's okay. This one's kind of got an earworm vibe to it. That's why I'm still on it today after listening to it yesterday. I did listen to the new Pornographers album. It was just average. Needs another listen. The hard part about writing a song copying lyrics to a song is you sing ahead of where you are in your writing and you end up messing up. What ink is that? Robert Oster Fire on Fire. Exclusively at penaddict.com/shop. My letters do tend to get bigger as I write. And then when I do this, I always wonder, like, how do songwriters come up with these songs? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Songwriters are a certain breed. Let's see. Let's see if I can get these next few lines. Yeah, Fistic is going to regret finding this stream. I need a better way of keeping track of what ink is in with each pen. Fountain Pen Companion. FPC.ink. They only made a Lamy 2K that color, right? See, the fun part now is that if they ever decide to do it, we can take credit for it, even though I'm sure it's been thought of for like a decade. We'll still take credit for it, right? Why does it work? Well, you can input your inks and input your pens and say this ink is in this pen. Or you can just write it in a notebook. right. All right, got it. Whew, I think you need more lightings for your desk cam. Probably. I always have a struggle with that. Oh, man. This maple leaf is hard. All right. Good enough. Whispered an address. Great. Oh, it is 420. That's my 420 experiment. All right, let me take it off this camera and put this address on so I don't forget to do that. And then we can do one more. All right. For drawing a maple leaf, think of it as 3 bars that shoot out into 3 crowns and the little bow tie things at the bottom. Nice. All right, we will put the address in permanent ink. All right. Wait, it's not all permanent? Not all fountain pen inks are permanent. Most fountain pen inks are not permanent. So you have to get a specific pigment and inks to do permanent. I mean, they're pretty commonplace. You're welcome. Let me know when you get this. I'm kind of curious. Like, we've had postcards not show up for obvious reasons. They're small and tiny and difficult. So, but yeah, there are a lot of good permanent fountain pen options, but as a default, you should assume they're not. Right? Anyone have a favorite water-resistant fountain pen ink that is not black? So I just used Sailor Kiriguro. Excuse me, that's the black one. Seiboku, which is the blue one. See your dragon drawer. Then you can get a bunch of different Arangall ink colors, and a bunch of pigmented ink colors from different companies. Speaking of music lyrics, I picked this up yesterday. Nice. That's so cool. That looks awesome. 5 LP box. Dang, I bet that's cool. So, this is the original album art from Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, if y'all remember the pen that I did. That's where the art came from. And this was Matthew's interpretation of it. So Yoshimi and then the pink robots over here. And that's on the pen barrel. So yeah, it's really cool. One of the greatest pens ever made. I'm not biased whatsoever. Whatsoever. All right, let's do one more postcard. And then we'll call it wraps on the day. Brad, when I get to 1,000 gifted subs, can I have your pink robots? Really putting me on the spot here, huh? You cannot have my 001 pink robots, but I might have another one for you. But I don't want you to get to 1,000 gifted subs just for that. My 001 pink robots is not worth any price. I might have another one, though. Well, it was instantly no, but I also felt that was kind of rude. I also felt that was kind of rude to answer. But, like, the thing is, I don't want you to get to, like, 1,000 gifted subs to, like, get a thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I roll. I only want you to do things that you want to do because you enjoy doing them, not because you get a thing, right? Does that make sense? Is that weird? Set the value of pink robots at $5,000. 001, maybe. Yeah, those are my Retro 51s that I'd help design or help produce. I think he's proven that he does this because he loves to do it. I know. Yeah, do you need, Jacob, are you not familiar with the Retro 51s? Do we want to look at the retros real quick before I do one more postcard? We can do that. I'll start this raffle for another postcard, then I'll show you the retros. So we'll have time. So let's do another exclamation point raffle for a postcard, which I just did. That new Phoenix retro is kind of hot. Like, it's not for me, but it's kind of cool looking. So these were all the Retro 51s, I had a hand in making. DIY Rehab, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I think this is in order. So these are all the ones I had a hand in making. So the first one was just an orange model. So orange with like the kind of like the, I think it's brushed nickel hardware. So it's just a basic shiny orange color. I think I have all the O1s in here. I have them somewhere. Yeah, I've got all the O1s in here. So I keep 001 for me and keep them closed up. And the ones I use, like I have other ones I use. Like I have a pink robots on my desk. Usually, like if I get a damaged one, like if I get a damaged barrel or damaged packaging, I'll just open that up and that'll be mine. The isometric is a really cool ice pop design with glow in the dark. I think this is one of the cooler looking ones. I mean, I like all these though. I mean, I had a hand in making them. So there was 300 of these, 600 of these. Then the pink robots, which I just showed y'all, there were 500 of these. This was definitely the fastest sellout. Did I do 500 or 600 of the pastel Shiba? I still have some of these available. Probably about 50 or 60 of these left. With my friend Susan, we did these, which I think is a really neat one. Do you keep any other sealed or just the ones you made? I have some, but it's not like totally a thing. I have some of like the Joey Feldman ones. Yeah, the pastel Shiba is really cool looking. And then this one we did on Kickstarter, where we did a bunch of the finial art from some of our favorite Retro 51s, which is pretty neat. So, yeah, those are all cool. So yeah, these are all the ones I've had a hand in making. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and I think there was 800 of these. 300, 600, 500, 500, 800, I think was the numbers. Something like that. Do they ever do 1010? I thought they did a 1010 one once. Someone did a 1010 something. At one point in time, I believe. Might have been 900 on the celebration. You're right, Sergeant Story. Yeah, you're right. 900 on the celebration. Because I think I think you're right. I think it was because I think we had them into the 800s. So yes, you want a Retro 51 pastel Shiba? That's great. So I keep on my other desk. I keep a pink robots and a pastel Shiba. Those are the ones that I use the most. Yeah, kind of my two favorites to just use. All right, and the Shiba has like a gel, the Oto flash dry gel in it, and the pink robots has the stock Schmidt P8127. All right, Galantium. Shall I write you a postcard? Would you like to pick a postcard? Galantium, yo. Do you have any postcarding thoughts? That's the same as that one. Then I have Greetings from Georgia, which are super sketchy, terrible. I should light these on fire or something. The last time I won, we were facing the other wall. Wow, that's a while ago. So like any particular things? Can you see the horrible ones? So it's not this part, right? Like the printing's not great, but this is just crap. All just I don't like the back layout. The back layout, it's not as useful. The frog one, that's a pretty neat one. This one's from Anna as well. Froggy Goose. All right. So let's do that. How much do you like the Bindeveric A5? Are you asking me? Oh, Sergeant Stretch. Okay, email me the address. And I'm going to write you a weird song on here. Another song I heard yesterday. And I don't know. It kind of seems like it goes with the name maybe a little bit. Also, in my favorites mix. So I was playing my favorites mix in Apple Music yesterday. And that's where I heard the first song that I wrote, Sing Me Spanish Techno. And then this song is called Earth People by Dr. Octagon. And my wife was in the car with me listening, was listening to it. And she's like, what am I listening to? And I just started giggling. So that was good. That was good stuff. Galantium. Can you tell me if you're in the United States or international? So I can go ahead and put a stamp on here. Pen and ink or dealer's choice. So as long as they're garish. Ooh, garish. US. Okay. Thank you. What do I have for garish? I like your style. Wow, I'm hesitating because I feel. All right, Jinja Thulu. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out. I feel like I'm lacking on garishness. Blue, black. I mean, I can find something, believe me, but I'm just right offhand. Purple, black, blue, black. I have swamp ass, blue, black. There is a Slack, Genji. If you email me hello@penaddict.com, I have to send you the invite. It's not something that I have a link to. So you have to email me, and then, yes, there's like a couple thousand. If you have any pinks, that'll do. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't have anything inked up, but I can find something. I'm just trying to think real quick. Let me go grab a fine liner real fast. Yeah, I just don't have any of them inked up in fountain pens. I have all the inks. Oh, you know what? I have to ink up Dracula. You want me to ink up Dracula? I don't know how that's going to do on this page, though. It's kind of absorbent. Are we going to ink up Dracula? Is that the decision? Or I go get a fine liner. Get a pink fine liner. So you can see it. All right. I just don't know how well it's going to do that on here. Galantium. It's just going to bleed a little bit, but we'll see. Chat? What did I do with the pen? There it is. It's hidden. All right, so this one's a little bit different aphistic. It has a little bit of a different converter in here. I'm going to see if a traditional converter will fit in it. So first, we need to shake this up. I think I might have an extra fine nib in here though, so this might mitigate some of the stuff. So this has this little baby converter in here, which none of us really like, but I don't think it's gonna fit a standard one. This is a smaller pen. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna fit. All right, so how are we gonna fill this up? Like, do y'all think this is actually really gonna work if I dip this in here? I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? God, I can't even get my fingers around it. Bruh. Does this have a lockdown? All right, we might not be able to do this. I can't get the post to pull out. There it is. Jeez Louise. All right, I guess we're about to see if this works. All right, I need to shake this back up. Took me too long. Address is sent, thank you. There's no way this works, right? Yeah, see? Not that much in it. So hold that thought. All right, so there's a little baby converter. I'd probably fill it with, I'd probably fill this with a syringe next time I did it. If I'm gonna use the little baby converter. I did get some shimmer in there though, so you can see it. Okay. Oh, I still didn't clean this off all the way. All right, that good? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's cap this. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Dracula was here. Chat. That's an Instagram post. Dracula was here. All right. Now I got to get this writing. Oh, let's use this. Dracula by Waringold. Okay. This should be good, I think. All right. We'll see what the shimmer situation is gonna be. This is definitely the right color. Oh, I need to put the address field on here. Okay. I thought this was going to be a short stream too. I really got a lot to do, but oh well. Oh well. This will be some very weird lyrics. Galantium. The shimmer is totally working in this extra. This is an extra fine Yovo steel nib. It is absolutely on the page, which is great. I need to get this model name from Brad on the pen though. Y'all can't see the shimmer. I'll show it to you. This is doing better on this paper than I thought. I think it's probably because I have the fine nib in it. Hey, JD lady. Hope you're doing well. All right, here, I'll show y'all real quick how this is going. Maybe the shipping department manager will let you work OT. Well, it's got to get done anyway. You can see the shimmer there on that second line. Kind of came out there. And you can see it if the light hits it right. It's pretty cool. Brad, would you ever do a Retro 51 pencil? I'm not going to say never. I just don't like the lead that they use. If I could use a different lead. Like, it's not enjoyable to me. And plus, I don't think I could sell enough, right? The minimum would be so high, and I don't think I could sell enough. There is a music channel in there. There's lots of other channels. There's lots of non-stationary channels in the Slack. Yeah, the pencils are very hard to sell. Like, if I could do 100 pencils, I would consider it. I don't think that's even close to being an option. Like, I don't mind holding inventory, but there is a balance. I do like the pencils as an idea. All right, see you, Sarah. Do a pen and pencil set. That would be too much money. With the minimums. That would be way too much pencil commitment. Yeah, those Gone Fishings were fun. That's how I met Slumberland Studio. Any chance you turn on the shipping stream while you work? I was going to ask you to see a config of an icon as an option. Not today, because I am time constrained, especially that I'm running late on this already. We can maybe do that next week, though. I can't do it today. I got to get in and out today. Where do you buy your wearing wool inks? There's several retailers that carry them. Van Ness pens, Drom Ghouls, Yoseka. Jet Pens, I think, started to carry them. Yikes. All right, let me do this address. Atlas. Yeah, so just browse around. Different pen retailers have them. Galantium, you said you emailed that to me, correct? Let's see if I can get in. Oh, I can do that right here. Where did we go? There we go. Got it. Got it, Galantium. All right, let's do... Excuse me. All right, we are not on the camera for the address. Got it. Got it. All right. TPA wearing wool. I want to do a new ink. So, who knows? Dracula was here. All right, that is a wrap today, chat. Dark orange base with a purple shimmer. Yeah, maybe so. You know how they did the fried chicken, do chicken and waffles? God bless it. That's such a good idea. Let me write that down. All right, fine. Let's make ink ideas, chat, before I log off. Because y'all are so smart. So we have orange, purple shimmer. We have pickleball ink. Love your face, Glyph. Pickle green fuchsia sheen. I just like saying that. but that would be killer. I did get black with purple. That's actually towards the top of the list. Remember, I gotta sell these, chat. As fun as these would be to make, like green and fuchsia would be like at the top of my list. I also have to sell them. Teal with magenta sheen and black shimmer. I think black shimmer is such an interesting idea. I need to tune this nib. It's got a little pick on it. I do believe, I was thinking it might be the paper on that note card, but I think it's actually a little bit picky. I have not inked this up or tried it. Doesn't look bad at all. Maybe I'll just smooth it a little bit, chat. Smooth it. All right. I think we're going to wrap it here. Looks like our friend Patrick at Yuck Fun is drawing today, so let's go hang out with Patrick. And I'm going to knock out some stuff. A lot of work to do the rest of this afternoon, chat. Appreciate you, OSU. I'm going to get back to you on your email and also with a question for you. So look for that tomorrow, maybe. Probably catch up on emails tomorrow if I owe y'all emails. I think that's it. It's Thursday already. Is this the end of the stream week? I almost feel like we should do more streams, chat. Almost feel like we should do more streams. It's been a good stream today. It's been fun. It's been a great time hanging out with y'all. And y'all go say hey to Patrick at Yuck Fun. We've rated them once. They were very confused, but they're got the markers and sketchbook out now, so you know it's gonna be a fun time. So y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all. I'll be around all weekend. Probably talk to some of y'all then. See y'all. Dracula.